it's just the wrong rune. I think he's not aware. Or if he's aware, he... I wonder if he's not aware.
But we see the Halo Blaze on Tristana, so that's going to be the very aggressive variants trying to play aggressive from level 1 onwards.
Yeah.
Like Tristana is a super aggressive, all-in type of champion.
If they go to the bottom here, okay, they don't get
Oh.
spotted here. This could get really spicily level 1.
Okay, but I still feel like if Galio takes taunt level 1, I feel like Blossom 5 still wins that engagement if they meet each other.
They need to stay here.
Okay, Rumble's just going on an adventure. Top lane. Uh-oh. I'd really like to see Feb
They're
take
legitimately
taunt
putting,
just in case.
They're putting everything on this.
And are they going to try and take this one? Uh-oh! Here we go! Oh, Vitrista! Oh, we got the first blood, but Ziggs flashes. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
We take a red buff. Now,
wait, look at the mid lane. It's Jinx and Galio pushing mid. Yeah.
What the hell am I looking at? That was.
Do you remember a certain Worlds game, I think, or MSI game with a certain team called Gigabyte Marines?
Are we seeing some? Are we seeing some season 15 early game openings from Blossom 5? Holy moly! Jinx just clears the wave mid. Okay, so yep, this should just be a flash burn from the Urgot. So pretty good opening for Jarvan here. Yep. Now he's just gonna go and do some of his other camps.
Yep. Obviously, for the people watching, the red team has a timer of 23 minutes until they need to win the game to be eligible to win basically the qualification for the playoffs. Should they not be able to be victorious in the first 23 minutes of the game, they are automatically and definitely out of playoffs.
Okay, so Jarvan is going for the topside jungle of Darius, but seeing as
Darius was full vision, by the way, there on the blue buff. They had the ward there. Blue team had a ward, and it was.
He's a lot slower in the early game, and he also has trouble doing those multi-monster camps. So it took a long time for him to actually do the Krugs and also quite a bit of health. So that
demolish.
I told you it was intentional.
But I don't think
we're going all in on the tower pushing strategy. The Guardian is intentional. They're trying to
try and say that again
as fast as possible.
Try and say that again with a straight face.
But it is. It literally is.
I understand that is the strat. I just don't think it's a good one. And Urgot is dead.
I mean, I didn't say anything about it being the optimal play. I just said it was a play. Meanwhile, Jarvan just abusing the fact that Urgot doesn't have a flash. Easy pickings.
And doesn't ward as well. You know? You'd think that if you have your flash burned, you'd think that motherfucker would pick the ward down. Well, okay, he's doing so now.
Luke actually utilized his TP already, and now he's out of mana, so almost out of mana, so he will have to back eventually, which means this whole quest to take down the tower as fast as possible is going to be delayed. Meanwhile, Darius and Jarvan meet inside of a jungle.
I mean, Darius wins.
Darius has the advantage in terms of a 1v1.
Yeah, but the Galio's here.
Ooh. Now with Tristana coming in.
Yeah, blue team needs to back off here. Okay, good. The problem for the Ziggs here is that he is out of mana, but he really, really wants to wait for the back for Lost Chapter. That is really what he wants to get at.
Yeah. The fact that that Lost Chapter is going to be
He has it
delayed.
now, right?
Oh, with that extra kill, he actually has the perfect back, so it's actually fine.
Yep.
Good job for the Brainstorm bot lane. Not sure what Banksy's function is going to be this game.
Yep. No idea.
I mean, aside from, you know, just playing the comfort pick.
Doesn't feel like it's that great against that enemy team comp. Yeah, and we see
Tristana.
Ziggs returning with Lost Chapter.
Tristana has a BF sword, which is probably going to transition towards a Storm Razor. Just looking for that one-item power spike, looking to get the surprise all-ins or the picks on isolated champions on the enemy team.
Yep.
And also, you know, that extra flat AD just to take down the turrets as fast as possible. Tristana doesn't need the attack speed anyway, at least not as much as other AD carries.
Definitely.
Okay, so 7 minutes have passed already. And this is looking too calm for Brainstorm to be, you know, feeling good about their chances. I feel like they don't really have a way to accelerate this game past, you know,
they have roughly
the breaking point.
16 minutes before they have to win the game.
Now Tristana has to burn Flash. Wait, the rocket jump wasn't there?
He used it, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's good timing.
This is kind of looking doom here, because I don't think you're able to accelerate the game in any way.
Okay.
Luke
just looking to proc demolish once again, but he could be in a compromised spot as, you know,
they don't win.
The other bot lane is looking to deal as much damage as possible, but now Fed.
Yep.
Okay, Magali ults just to save
Ignite.
Fed from going down. Callow going on the offensive. This could be a kill onto the Ziggs. No summons left. And Yumi falls down too. I think.
Yumi actually lives.
Okay.
Just
nice defensive ult from Mark just to save himself.
Yep.
And yeah, this delays the bot lane turret push even further.
Yep.
I guess you could wait until the plates fall just to you know, just for the process to be faster, but then you have to think about, you know, the next 9 minutes afterwards. Is that even enough time to try and end this game somehow? I feel like it would have to be like a super big win with like the second Herald.
They have 14 minutes and 30 seconds.
And now Banksy just dies.
They can both die here as well.
Clean engage.
Yep, he's dead.
And
yep, looks like Team Brainstorm so far look like they will not be able to get into playoffs.
Okay, will we see Demolish once again? Here it is. That could be the turret for Brainstorm. Okay, not yet. The cap, rather the threshold for Ziggs W is... We're still quite far away from it. We need the turret to fall to like less than 30%.
Yeah.
And it's still not quite there.
No. This is...
They're trying as hard as they might to push down this turret, but Jinx with Soraka is proving to be quite a sturdy bot lane. We're not gonna let this go so easily. I feel like they picked just the right bot lane to counteract this sort of strategy, which is quite unfortunate for Brainstorm.
For Brainstorm, their jungle is a little bit...
Yeah, the jungler is Darius. Let's just say the jungler is Darius. That is a problem in and of itself.
Yeah. Essentially. Ooh.
They didn't get the leads they wanted. Oh, the Soraka almost falling. We do have the level 6 on the Soraka, just in case we need it. Fanxi going in for the dive, but Joe sniffed that out.
Yeah, but this turret is gonna be close to death.
But still, are they going to try and force this one? Ziggs does
should.
not have the demolish.
They should
So this
force an engage from the Jarvan because the Darius is here. However, the Galio is hovering as well.
Darius is recalling.
That Darius did even also finish that recall. Yeah, I mean, they have 12 minutes and 7 seconds to go.
So the longer the obviously the longer the turrets stay put, the better it is for Blossom 5 in this situation. And the fact that, you know, it's hard to take down a turret before even the plates fall, but we haven't seen a Herald get taken for Brainstorm. Instead of Blossom 5 that took it. That's very big. This bad Herald could have actually been the thing that allows Brainstorm to take down the first turret. Meanwhile, Yuumi just dies, and the TP comes in from the Trist.
Okay, no, they don't get into playoffs. No. Okay, this is doomed. Because, like, I'm saying doomed not as in, like, they 100% lose the game, but like, they shouldn't be able to get the 23-minute win.
Baxi gets the kill, cross map onto the Rumble, but the plates are still up. So they won't be able to get the turret.
11 minutes until game timer.
Meanwhile, the Herald's popped for Blossom 5. Jinx getting some of that bonus gold. And, you know, it is a very big lead for the Ziggs down in the bot lane.
Ziggs.
Uh-oh. Another engage coming in, and
they had flash.
We had to burn everything just to get away.
So that's rough.
But Luke is really insisting on trying to find something here. No TP to try and take down this turret. He's out of mana already. Meanwhile, the Tristana is trying to do something mid. Like, it really has to be some kind of miraculous
We have 600 seconds remaining.
They still have a gold lead, but obviously that's not what matters here.
No. Yep. They didn't break the game open enough, which is the problem.
As long as the inner turrets, bot, and especially mid, stay up, like the win con is just so much further away.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Meanwhile, Blossom 5 is just perfectly content scaling.
I mean, it's not even like they're stalling to win playoffs. It's like their team comp wants to scale. So they're completely fine here.
Yeah, they didn't pick a full wave clear comp just to try and cheese them out of playoffs. They actually picked a legitimate team composition that wants to play the 5v5.
Yep. Realistically, they're and he's dead.
Ult. Bird got locked in once again. That should be an easy kill, but now Darius could get one in reply. The passive gets popped. Oh, the Rumble is not tanky enough just yet. Darius gets another kill, but in the grand scheme of things, how much is that really worth? Brainstorm should really try and get the second Herald somehow to try and have some kind of Hail Mary play.
Yeah.
With the push.
Oh, why did he use the satchel there?
Oh yeah, now they can't break down the turret fast enough.
Wait, he used
That's definitely a waste.
Yeah, right? Or am I missing something? Okay.
Okay. The mid lane turret finally comes down. And Herald should probably just be the play instead Ocean Drake if you want to win
They
the game as
have-
fast as possible.
8
It's
minutes.
the alternative win condition, you know? They have to try. And meanwhile, Blossom 5 recognizes this, I suspect. I don't know if that's... I don't know if they know.
Yeah,
yeah.
but like,
Second Herald gets taken,
I think
and
they're
that just means...
I think Brainstorm is legitimately conceding playoffs here.
Yeah, this just means playoffs is pretty much out of reach. Because now with the Second Herald also going to Blossom 5, they literally do not have enough in the tank to actually force a sub 25-minute victory.
Unstoppable.
Oh, the Tristana gets killed somewhere else on the map. I mean, Ziggs can chuck bombs at people as much as he wants, but that's still not enough. But Jarvan, Galio, plus the Rumble, the Wombo is beautiful, and they just get everything. Jarvan dies, but that's a small price to pay if you're just winning that fight so hard. Well, Blossom 5, yeah. I mean... I don't know about game times between Fortis Omnia and Blossom 5. Oh, it's that close. Oh,
Yeah.
I hope that Brainstorm doesn't do it. I hope they're good sports and just play out the game regardless. I mean, don't do the Astro Smurfs, please. Don't FF.
Yeah.
I say that as a team
The
captain.
problem
of
is, like,
Astro
if
Smurfs.
this was a limit of like 28 minutes, I think they can win, but they have legitimately 5.5
All of the
minutes.
Jinx are almost killed with Triss, but yeah, Jarvan comes in. Scooped. Oh. But Rumble just wave clears and says, not today, mister. Try another day. Okay, Ziggs secures another turret, but now Brainstorm is in trouble once again. There is a trade between Urgot and Rumble here. Oh, Ziggs just gets absolutely curb stomped by Jarvan.
Yeah. There
Banksy
is.
tries to get something in reply, but
he's
it's a 2 against 4 kind of situation, and I don't think he has enough to... Oh, he killed the Jarvan, but still,
Unstoppable.
that's just more gold going into the carry of Brainstorm. Sorry, Blossom 5. And now, where is Tristana even going? Is the question that needs to be asked. 4.5 minutes, and the outcome seems to be pretty much decided.
Yeah. I will inform you as well that apparently, the way the current standings are, should Brainstorm FF or should B5 win before roughly 35 minutes, Fortis Omnia would lose their second seed to B5. I think they are second seed right now.
Okay. Brainstorm obviously seemed quite insistent on doing this all random, all top kind of thing.
Yeah.
But with Blossom 5's wave clear, it's gonna be pretty hard. Oh, but the barbecue coming in with Jarvan plus Galio plus
And the
Rumble
Wombo
engaged,
combo.
and
Yeah,
there's
they're
just
all
no
dead.
way you win that ever. The ARAM loses to
Actual team comp.
the Wombo. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I mean, Jinx is going to be happy with. Well, Fed is going to be
Who
really
would have
happy with.
expected this kind of outcome? Three and a half minutes. No, sorry, 2.5 minutes, right? 2.5. Yeah, the win is pretty much out, like playoffs are out of reach. Nope. They could win, but that win. I mean, there's no Herald. Like they took 0 Heralds. That's the problem. I felt like Heralds were the thing that potentially could give them that kind of cheese win, but we didn't get any of them. Okay, they get another turret down, but Blossom 5 is just perfectly fine turtling away, just right next to their inhibitor turrets. And then once Brainstorm comes too close, Jarvan, Galio, and Gage comes in once again, and there's really not much Brainstorm can do in reply. Oh, the Rumble wave player, Rumble acting as wave player as well.
Yeah.
Is pretty huge for them, as they're only pushing one lane at a time.
Yeah. And
Trist is almost dead. Doesn't have the TP to come back in.
Galio
Blossom 5 going up for the engage once again. It's gonna be a cleanup.
Yeah.
Yet again. Jinx is untouched, getting the resets.
Yep. 4 for 1. And they rotate to
Yeah, and it's a GG from both teams.
Yeah, imagine.
Blossom 5 takes the next dragon too.
A summoner has disconnected.
Huh?
And there it is.
I guess there's the
Brainstorm does not.
Technically, the funny thing is, technically, they FF'd 15 seconds before the timer was.
Oh, there was still a chance. What are you doing? Just go